together, heels slightly apart, arms out by your sides, palms open, shoulders relaxed. Chin tucked slightly down towards your chest. Gaze at the tip of the nose. We're going to engage our Ujjayi breath, our ocean breath, in by the nose, out by the nose. All the while breath is in the throat. Loud, audible breaths, deep, resonant breathing. Warming ourselves up from the inside out. We're going to keep this breathing alternate practice. One inhale, arms over the head, press the palms, look up. Two, exhale, forward fold. Three, inhale, look forward, extend the spine. Four, plant the palms, step back, lower down. Five, inhale, upward facing dog. Six, exhale, downward facing dog. Here, drop to your hands and your knees. We're going to do a few wrist stretches here. First, fingertips towards the knees, wrists towards the top of the mat. Shift forward and back, side to side, rotational movements if that feels good. Flip the hands, back the hands to the mat, wrists towards the top, fingertips towards the knees. Again, shifting forward and back, side to side, rotationally. Flip the hands again, wrists towards one another, fingers towards the outside of the mat. Shift to right and left, right and left. Sit back on the heels, shake the wrists, nice and loose. And roll to the right. And roll to the left. And back down and walk. Another 2 breaths. 7, inhale, look forward, hop or step to the top of the mat, extend the spine. 8, forward fold. 9, inhale, arms over the head, press the palms, look up. Exhale, Samasthiti. 2 more times. 1, inhale, arms over the head, press the palms, look up. 2, exhale, forward fold. 3, inhale, look forward, extend. 4, plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. 5, inhale, upward facing dog. 6, exhale, downward facing dog. Hold here for 5. Pedal the feet a little bit, bend the knees as much as you need to whenever you need to. Shoulders on the back, gaze towards the navel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, inhale, look forward, hop or step to the top of the mat, extend the spine. 8, exhale, forward fold. 9, inhale, arms over the head, press the palms, look up. Exhale, Samasthiti. 1, inhale, arms over the head, press the palms, look up. 2, exhale, forward fold. 3, inhale, look forward, extend. 4, plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. 5, inhale, upward facing dog. 6, exhale, downward facing dog. Hold for 5. 1, 2, inhale, exhale. 3, navel in towards the spine. 4, 5, 7, inhale, look forward, hop or step to the top of the mat, extend the spine. 8, exhale, forward fold. 9, inhale, arms over the head, press the palms, look up. Exhale, Samasthiti. 1, bend the knees, inhale, arms over the head, press the palms, look up. 2, exhale, forward fold. 3, inhale, look forward, extend. 4, plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. 5, inhale, upward facing. 6, exhale, downward facing. 7, inhale, right foot steps forward, warrior 1, arms up, look up. 8, plant the palms, step back, chaturanga. 9, inhale, upward facing. 10, exhale, downward facing. 11, inhale, left foot step forward, warrior 1, arms up, look up. 12, plant the palms, step back, chaturanga. 13, inhale, upward facing. 14, exhale, downward facing. Hold for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15, inhale, look forward, hop or step to the top of your mat, extend your spine. 16, exhale, forward fold. 17, bend the knees, arms over the head, press the palms, look up. Exhale, Samasthiti. 2 more times. 1, inhale, bend the knees, arms over the head, press the palms, look up. 2, exhale, forward fold. 3, inhale, look forward, extend. 4, plant the palms, step or hop back. 5, inhale, upward facing. 6, exhale, downward facing. 7, inhale, right foot steps forward. Warrior 1, arms up, press the palms, look up. 8, plant the palms, step back, lower down, chaturanga. 9, inhale, upward facing. 10, exhale, downward facing. 11, inhale, left foot steps forward. Warrior 1, arms up, look up. 12, plant the palms, step back, lower down, chaturanga. 13, inhale, upward facing. 14, exhale, downward facing. Hold here. 1, 2, 3, slow the breathing. 4, 5. 15, inhale, look forward, hop or step to the top of your mat, extend the spine. 16, forward fold. 17, inhale, bend the knees, arms over the head, press the palms, look up. Exhale, Samasthiti. 1 more time. 1, inhale, bend the knees, arms over the head, press the palms, look up. 2, exhale, forward fold. 3, inhale, look forward, extend. 4, plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. 5, inhale, upward facing. 6, exhale, downward facing. 7, inhale, right foot steps forward. Warrior 1, arms up, look up. 8, plant the palms, step back, lower down, chaturanga. 9, inhale, upward facing. 10, exhale, downward facing dog. 11, inhale, left foot steps forward. Warrior 1, arms up, look up. 12, plant the palms, step back, chaturanga. 13, inhale, upward facing. 14, exhale, downward facing. Hold here. 1, 2, 3. Nice slow deep breaths here. 4, 5. 15, inhale, look forward, hop or step to the top of your mat, extend the spine. 16, forward fold. 17, inhale, bend the knees, arms over the head, press the palms, look up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Awesome on that. All right, now rocket begins. Grab some water if you need it. We're extra warm tonight. All right, starting with Utkatasana. 1, inhale, brush the fingertips towards the mat. Bend the knees, arms under the head, interlock the fingers, press the palms up towards the ceiling tiles, gaze towards the thumbs. 1, 2, navel in towards the spine, good. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, bring the torso to the thighs, arms back. Inhale, back up to chair pose, arms shoulders apart. Exhale, torso towards the thighs, arms back. Inhale, arms up, back to chair. Exhale, this time plant the palms. Bring the fingertips out as wide as you can. Keep that connection with the torso on the thighs. come up to the tippy toes, and we're going to work on our tuck jumps. So again, keep that connection, really grab the floor with your fingertips, look one point at the mat, and as you exhale, jump both feet up at the same time while keeping that connection. Take little walk, that's where you want to be. Little bit more air back. A little bit more connection, a little bit more power in your jump. That's left. Thanks, Sarah. Good, Christy. Pushing as much weight into the hands and the arms as you can. And when you're finished, back to chair pose, arms over the head. Again, interlock the fingers, and we're going to bring the torso back down to the thighs. Gaze to the big toe. 1. 2. Sit a little bit lower if you can. Good, Erica. 3. 4. 5. Exhale, plant palms, coming to Vinyasa crow pose. Knees in towards the back of the arms or the armpits. Shifting the weight forward and up. Gazing forward and up. Heels in towards the bum. 1. 2. Good, everybody. 3. Keep working it. 4. 5. As you exhale, shoot your feet to the back of the mat and extend your arms, arms down to a 90-degree angle. Then inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Warrior 1, arms up, look up towards the thumbs. Push your left hip towards the front of your mat. Nice deep bend, and the right knee. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Exhale, arms out straight and strong, deep bend in that right leg. Warrior 2, gaze over the right fingertips. 1. 2. Find the center. 3. Good, beautiful. 4. 5. Exhale, front leg, extend, walk the left foot in, couple of feet, 2, 3 feet. Reach the right arm towards the front of your mat, then both arms down at the same time. Right hand can come to the right shin, right ankle, or right or left side of your foot with a block. Traditionally, big toe with the middle index finger. Look up towards the left thumb. Gaze to the left thumb. 1. 2. No dumping weight into the right arm. We're reaching up towards the sky like it becomes triangle. 3. Squaring the hips. 4. 5. Exhale, torso lifts. Right, left arm, reach it up towards the sky, then reach it up to the front of your mat. Bring it down to the outside of your right foot. Always can use a block here. Right arm reaches up towards the ceiling, gaze to the right thumb. 1. Push the right hip toward the back of the mat. Good. 2. 3. Nice and 4. 5. Exhale, both hands come down to frame the foot. Left foot scoot to the back of the mat, deep bend in the right foot. Right hand comes to the outside of the right foot. Left arm swings up and over. Gaze to the left fingertips. Now you can stay here, or if you want to work on your bind, take the right arm underneath your thigh. Left arm comes around the back, catch the bind, and twist your chest up towards the ceiling. 1. Good. 2. Beautiful. 3. Nice less. 4. 5. Exhale, both hands come back down around, frame the foot, drop the left knee towards the mat, torso lift, hand in prayer position. catch the left elbow outside of the right thigh. Work your arm and your body over the right side of your thigh. Hands can stay here in prayer position. Gazing up towards the ceiling, stay here. You can pop up on your toes or full extension of the posture. Left hand comes down to the outside of the right foot. Right arm swings up and around, gaze to the fingertips. 1, 2, 3. The more you work your body over, the easier the full extent will be. 4, 5, excellent. Exhale, both hands come down to frame the feet. We're coming to hands and knees. So here, for our first one, we're going into a headstand. Now here, dealer's choice. You can come into a supported headstand or a tripod headstand, whatever feels good to you tonight. If you've been working on your supported headstand and you want to try a tripod headstand, that's a great opportunity to do that tonight because you can do more from your tripod headstand ultimately. But if you want to do supported will be great. Hands come into an interlocked position and then down to your mat. Don't let your elbows flare out too far. Put your head into the hands, hop up on the tippy toes, walk your tippy toes up towards the elbows, and then slowly lift. You can do one leg at a time, both legs, or just get your tiptoes up off the floor or stay in that position. If you're working on a tripod headstand, good, Christy. You could bring your hands to, or your elbows to a 90-degree angle, elbows shooting back to the back of the room, and hands spreading on the floor, grabbing the floor with your fingertips. Same deal, popping up on the toes. Don't let too much weight dump into your cervical spine. Most of the weight is going to be in your arms and your hands. 80-20, we want to aim for 20% weight in the head, 80% weight in the arms. Say here, 1, 2, 3. Oh, good, Clinton. Good job. 4, 5. Now, if you're in your tripod, this is a good opportunity to work on your transition to chaturanga. If you can bend at a 90-degree angle with your legs into a pike position, then you're going to slowly put more weight into your arms, if you can, as you bring your feet to the back of the mat and chest goes down towards the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Something to work on. We can also work on so many different things in tripod headstand. So ultimately, we want to be working on that after we feel really steady in our supported headstand. All right, grab some water, take a couple deep breaths, and we're going to hit the other side. All right, inhale, left foot steps forward. Warrior 1, hands up, look up, press the palms, fingers wide, gaze to the thumbs. Really push that right hip to the front of the mat. Good. 1, 2, arms up, straight and strong, nice, John. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, arms out, straight and strong, deep in the left knee, gazing over the left fingertips, really reaching both arms out as long as you can, and gazing to the fingertips. 1, 2, deep breaths. 3, good. 4, nice, Seattle. 5. Exhale, extend the front leg, right foot steps up 2 or 3 feet. Reach the left arm up and then both arms down at the same time, or forward, and both arms down at the same time. Grab the ankle, grab the calf, grab a block or big toe with the middle and index finger. Look up towards the right thumb. 1, press that left hip towards the back of the mat. No jumping weight. 2, reaching up. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, torso lifts, right arm reaches up towards the top of the mat, or up towards the ceiling, top of the mat, then bring it out to the left side of your left foot. Left arm comes up towards the ceiling, gaze to the left fingertips. Now hips always want to squiggle out a line there when you reach up. So really push that left hip back towards the back side of the mat. 1, 2, 3, 4, good. 5. Exhale, both hands come down to frame the foot. Right foot back to the back of the mat, deep bend in the left knee. Left hand outside of the left foot. Right arm comes up and over, gazing at the right fingertip. Stay here, or if you want to work on your bind. Left arm comes underneath the thigh. Right arm comes up and over, around your back. Grab that bind, and then look up towards the ceiling and really twist your chest up towards the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, both hands come down to frame the foot. Then the right knee towards the mat. Torso lifts, hands in prayer position. Hook the right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Again, the more you work your body over in this position right here, the easier the full extent of the posture will come to you. So stay here, keep working, pop up on those toes, looking up towards the ceiling, or right hand down to the outside of the left foot, left arm comes up and over, gazing to the left fingertips. 1, 2, 3. Thanks, Christy. 4. Good, everyone. 5. Exhale, both hands come down to the mat. Hands and knees, moving on to pincha here. So pincha, we've been working on it. If you want to go to the wall, that's always an option. If you want a little refresher on pincha, you can bring your arms parallel to one another. Spread the fingers as wide as you can. Grab the floor with your fingertips. You want your elbows right underneath the shoulders. You don't want your elbows to splay out. That's going to make it absolutely impossible. You want to feel in this posture like you're always pressing through your shoulders as much as possible, like if you're in a forearm plank. So pop up on the big toes, walk the big toes in towards the elbows as much as you can, and then just lift one leg, stay here, or if you want a little bit more, you can start to hop one leg up, just shifting the weight versus really kicking up, gazing to one point on the mat, and exhale as you shift your weight forward. Good. Clinton and John also, both of y'all bring your elbows closer towards the wall if you can. Yeah, we want to be a little more vertical, but you've got the right idea. I like where you're going with this. Good, Clinton. A little bit more even if you can. Push through your shoulders. Push your hips to the side rim. Yes. That one. A little bit more. Yes. Woo. Good. Shoulders. I know. Oh my God. I know. Good luck. Good, Erica. Elbows and arms parallel eventually.
I need the rest of class.
All right. Well, let me know if you change your mind. I know you love pincha.
So much.
All right, guys, play around with it for like 5 seconds. And then good Seattle. Keep working that. Keep walking toes in towards the elbows. That's perfect. When you've had enough of that, let's meet in a down dog. Take a swig of water. A couple of deep breaths. That's right. All you need is just a little bit better every time. All right, guys, let's start to walk the hands to the midline of the mat. Deep bend in the elbows. Pop up off of those arms and grab the big toes with the middle and index finger. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Then the elbows. Gaze the navel. 1, 2, Keep pulling up on those big toes as the big toes are pulling down, are pushing down. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, flip the palms underneath the foot, excuse me. Tiptoes to the wrist crease. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, bend the elbows or look towards the navel. 1, 2, you can roll into the toes. 3, get a little bit more stretch out of it there. 4, 5. Exhale, slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Very slow, controlled, arms over the head. Once you get up, finger or shoulders apart, fingers spread wide. Get up on your tippy toes. Push your hips forward towards the top of the mat. Chin comes down towards the chest. Gaze to the nose. Now from here, we're going to normal walk to the top of our mat. So everything nice and engaged here. Then lift one leg up 90 degrees. Put it back down. Left leg, 90. Put it back down. Slow and controlled. And help us in reversion. And release. Once you get up to the top of the mat, a little bit higher up on those toes if you can. Again, hip bones tucked under, base of the tip of the nose. 1, 2. So again, pull out. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, arms come down to the side, heels down to the floor, moving into our Prasarita series. So we'll do the same thing as we did last week and the week before that. I think we'll do maybe A, C, and D, and then do some puppy press exercises. Since we have all been really having fun with those. No laughing. Right foot set to the right, 4 foot distance about, heels and one line of feet slightly pigeon toes. You know this one. Arms over the head, press the palms, look up, and then exhale, hands come down to the mat. Ideally, we want the tips of our fingers with the tips of our toes. That way, we can bend at the elbow 90 degrees and really pull our head in towards the center line and towards the midline of our mat. We want that nice engagement there, navel in towards the spine, either gazing at one point on the mat or up through your legs to the ceiling. 1, 2, keep pulling your head through your legs. 3, good. 4, 5. Inhale here, look up, lengthen the spine, exhale, then hands come to the waist, inhale all the way up, arms over the head, press the palms, look up, then arms behind the back, interlace the fingers, open the chest, opening the shoulders here, looking up, and then inhale, exhale, crown of the head towards the floor, leading with the hands. Again, one point on the mat is your drishti or through your legs up towards the ceiling. 1. Yeah, 2. 3. Keep pushing those, pulling those hands, pushing, pulling down towards the floor, like I'm pressing on your hands towards the floor. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come all the way up in one breath, arms over the head, press the palms, look up towards the thumbs, and then exhale, crown of the head towards the floor, grab the big toe with the middle and index finger, inhale and lengthen the spine here, look forward. And then exhale, forward fold, pull on the big toes as the big toes are pressing down, elbows out wide, again, mat or ceiling. 1, keep pulling and pulling and pulling. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look forward, extend the spine, exhale here, and then hands to the waist, inhale all the way up. And we're going to do some puppy press exercises. So here, I would suggest starting with your dominant leg bent. So you can start with, if you're right-legged, you can start with your block towards the edge of your mat. You want your dominant leg in towards your underarm, basically. So you're going to pull your knee up in towards your underarm as much as possible, towards the back of your arm and towards your underarm. And then your left leg is going to be here on the block. You don't want it like way back here. You want your toes kind of forward on the block so you have a little bit of grip with the toes over the edge of the block. So again, hands wide, fingers wide, grab the floor, hands right underneath your shoulders, and you kind of always want this like L shape. Your index fingers pointing towards the edge of the mat or towards the front of the mat, wherever you are in space. And then from there, you're going to look one point, exhale, and bring the knee in towards the underarm, and the other leg will start to lift as well. And then once you're up, get your fingertips going, shifting your weight all over your fingertips, always shifting the weight, sort of like we do in tree pose and Bikram, we're always shifting the weight all over the hands. Please. Good, Christy. So get set up nice and sturdy. Good. Good, good, good. Bring that, okay, so, yeah. Bring the knee, okay, toes like right here. Yes. Bring the knee closer in towards, yes. Now, just shift the weight a little bit on the tiptoes. Less kicking, more shifting. Let's bring this a little bit closer. So, still toes there, but a little bit closer, or you can always walk your hands back towards your feet like Christy was doing last week. Now bring that knee up, exhale, exhale, yes, 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 yes. Oh, good job. Good job, Christy. More shifting, less kicking. Good, Seattle. Really try to bring that knee in towards the underarm. Yes, exactly. Yeah, let's see. So, how are you flexibility wise? Are you getting your hands to the mat? Okay, so it's not the flexibility issue. So, grab the mat with your fingertips as much as you can. The block looks like it's in a good spot. Bend the right knee, bring that right knee up towards the back of your underarm here, as much as you can. And make a straight leg with your left leg, if you can, a little straighter. No, so if not, then just keep working the flexibility. It will get there, and then over time it will get easier. It'll be easier to shift the weight once you have a straight leg. However, if you don't need a straight leg to shift the weight, if you're doing it bent, let's see. If you want to stay bent, tuck up in a little ball and just go this way. So that can work too. So again, you want your index fingers always pointing kind of towards the edge of the mat here. Okay, no, good try though. Good, Christy. Erica, I feel like, let's try it on the ground because you have such great flexibility. I feel like you could do this one first.
Okay. I feel like I'm not. I feel like there's like a whole positional issue that I don't understand.
Let's work through it.
Okay.
Okay, let's come to your mat.
Okay.
Let's see. So, hands, index fingers, good, good, good. Fingers out as wide as possible, good, good, good. Okay, so I still can't do pose. I don't feel like I have. Okay. So this one feels really. Okay. Well, I think that's kind of two different things, though, to be honest with you. But in both, I feel like you're really, really pulling everything in towards your midline. So let's try the puppy press, because honestly, I feel like, sorry, let's try the puppy press, because you have such nice flexibility in your legs. I think that this might be accessible for you. Let's put this, you probably don't even need it, but let's put the block under here, tippy toes here, that's perfect, and then hands closer to the block. Closer, yes, yes. This knee is gonna come into that underarm, your right underarm as much as possible. Straight this leg if you want to, if not, that's okay. Try to get up on these tippy toes now. As you're shifting your weight forward in a little hop. And bring this knee towards this. I feel like I'm gonna this knee and this. Oh, do you have a bend in your elbow? Alright guys, take a couple of deep breaths, grab some water. And if all of these things build off one another, once they start clicking, we'll start clicking, and it just takes practice and a lot of failure, so we're all in the right spot. It's true. Alright guys, so we are going to hit the floor now. Let's skip Vinyasa. Let's come up to the top of our mat. We're going to work our body down towards the floor postures now. So inhale, arms over the head, press the palms, look up, exhale, forward fold. 3, inhale, look forward, extend. 4, plant the palms, step or hop back. Chaturanga, inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Alright, so moving into our seated postures, we're going to inhale, look forward, jump or step to the top of your mat. Legs out, long and strong. Engage the thighs, flex the feet. Hands come back, maybe 6 inches past your hips. Spread the fingers wide, like you're going to press your body up off of the mat here. Everything's engaged. Chin tucks towards the chest, gaze the tip of the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, knees in towards the chest, cross the feet, plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, jump or step to the top of your mat. Move into Vinyasa. So grab the outside of your feet with your hands. Inhale, look forward, really extend the spine. Then exhale, forward fold, chin to the shin, gaze to the big toes. 1, 2, 3, good. 4, 5. Inhale, knees into the chest, cross the legs, plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Hop or step to the top of your mat. Let's go straight into our hurdler pose. So right leg back, right knee bent towards the top of the mat. Catch the foot with the hand. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look forward, and then exhale, forward fold, chin to shin, gaze to the big toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, switching sides, right leg out, left leg bent. Ideally knees and toes to each other, but it's not necessary. You can always use the block under the right side here. Catch the outside of the foot with the hand. Inhale, look forward, extend the spine. Exhale, forward fold, chin to the shin, gaze the toe. 1. Really try to shift your weight to the left side here. 2, 3. Good. 4. Good, Seattle. 5. Inhale, knees into the chest, cross the legs, plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, jump or step forward to the top of your mat. We're going to come into Vinyasa A. We normally do Vinyasa A. Let's try to get through A and B, maybe. So right knee Bend up, left leg out long and strong, flex the foot, this left leg is engaged. Right arm, reach it up towards the front of the mat, then around the right knee. Catch the bind if you like with the left hand around the back, not necessary. Stay upright if you like. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look up, exhale, forward fold. Reach the chin towards the shin. Again, it's okay if you're staying upright. This is a great stretch either way. Gaze to the big toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, switching sides. Left leg in, right leg out. Reach the left arm up and around the left knee. Right hand comes around the back. Catch the bind. Look up, extend the spine. Then exhale, chin to shin, gaze to the big toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, knees into the chest, cross the feet, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, jump or step to the top of your mat with primary chasana. So let's do the right knee in, and then bring your right knee across the body as we bring your left elbow across or to the outside of that leg. This arm can stay here, or if you'd like to go a little bit deeper, wrap the left arm around the left or the right knee, and then right hand around the back and catching that bind. If not, you can keep that right hand in the back of you, just like we do with the ground. Left leg is still engaged. 1, we're looking over the right shoulder. 2, 3, 4, 5. Switching sides, so left knee in, right leg out long and strong. Right arm comes to the outside of the left leg, then reach that left arm around. Right or left arm comes around the back, catch the bind here. Gazing over the left shoulder. 1, 2, good. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, plant the palms, cross the legs. Step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, jump or step forward to the top of the mat, coming into Baddha Konasana, so butterfly pose. Heels and soles together, knees out wide. You can walk your sit bones into your heels as much as possible. Spread your feet out like the pages of a book. Inhale, lengthen the spine as much as possible, and exhale, reach the chin towards the floor, gaze to the tip of the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, cross the legs, plant the palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, jump or step forward to the top of your mat, coming into Baddha Konasana. Legs out, or sorry, legs out to a 90-degree angle. Inhale here, catch the big toe with the middle and index finger. Extend the spine, and then exhale, forward fold, chin towards the floor, gazing to the tip of the nose. 1. And here it goes. 2. Good John. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, lengthen the spine, look up, then sit back on your sit bones. And then using you need to catch the big toes again, straighten the legs, gaze up towards the ceiling, then to the tip of the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, we're going to slowly roll back vertebrae by vertebrae, then bring the feet over
over the head. Legs stay at a 90-degree angle. Big toe with the middle index finger. Knees can be bent as much as you need to here. 1. Push up into the shoulders, getting out of your low back. 2. 3. Good. 4. 5. On your inhale, you're going to roll back up. Try to balance on those sit bones again. Straighten the legs for a second, and then slowly exhale, legs down to the floor as gently as possible.
Excellent. Love it. Inhale, knees in towards the chest, cross the legs, touch palms, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, jump or step forward, top of the mat, coming into Sukha Padmasana. We will roll and lay back onto our back. Just a couple, that's okay. We're a little bit tight on time tonight. Let's float the right leg up towards the ceiling. Catch the big toe with the middle and index finger. Inhale here, and then exhale, head to the knee. Left hand can be on the left hip. Point the left toes. 1. Face of the big toe. 2. 3. 4. 5. Exhale, right leg comes out to the right side, gaze to the left side. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Inhale, right leg comes back up to the midline. Inhale here. Exhale, head to the knee. Inhale, head down, leg down, arm down, switching sides. Left leg float up, grab the big toe with the middle and index finger. Knee can be bent here as much as you need to. Inhale here, and then exhale, head to the knee, right hand to the right hip. Point the right toes, gaze to the left big toe. 1. 2, keep pulling and pulling, nice. 3, good job, you guys. Nice job. Excellent. 4. 5. Exhale, left leg out to the left side, gaze to the right side. 1. Keep that right hip on the floor if you can. 2. 3. 4, keep breathing. 5. Inhale, left leg comes back up to the midline. Inhale again here. Exhale, head to the knee. Inhale, head down, leg down, arm down. Good job. Knees into the chest. Starting to rock and roll. Gain a little bit of momentum here. Then roll up, plant the palms, step or hop back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, jump or step through to the top of our mat. We're coming into our finishing series here. Tonight we will do, I think, shoulder stand again. So like that one. So roll onto your back gently. A couple of ways to get into it. If you'd like, you can work your knees towards your chest and start to bring your hands to the back or your lower back. Start to work up your knees that way. If you can, bring your feet all the way over to the top of your head. You can then more easily work your shoulders underneath your back here, and then bring your hands to the lower back, and then reach one leg up, then the other leg up. As straight and strong as you can here. You want to push your hips towards the back of the mat here. Really, really straight if you can. 1. Good. 2. 3. 4. Going for 10. 5. 6. 7. 8. Good, John. 9. 10. Exhale, slowly lower down with the help of your hands, vertebrae by vertebrae. Roll, 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 roll. Nice and slow. Good. Knees in towards the chest. One more time. Rocking and rolling. Only 2 more vinyasas to go. Make them the best ones. So rock and roll, get a little momentum. Plant the palms, step our out back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, jumpward step through to the top of your mat. Coming into our lotus posture. If lotus is not in your practice tonight, a cross-legged posture is wonderful. If lotus is in your posture, you can bring your back of your right foot to the left hip crease, and then back on the left foot to your right hip crease. If you're in a cross-legged position, that's wonderful. Back of the hands to the knees, index finger with the thumb, chin slightly tapped, gaze to the tip of the nose. 1, 2, 3, slowly breathing, slow everything. 4, 5. Exhale here, plant the palms. If you're in lotus, bring your knees up towards your chest as you shift your weight into your hands. If you're in a cross-legged position, just shift your weight into your hands as you would be if you were to lift your body up off the floor. 1, tip the nose. 2, good. 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Come back to a seated position, lotus or cross-legged. Back of the hands again to the knees. Index with the thumb. We're going to come into 40 Kapalabhati breaths to end our practice. Swallow a couple of times, slow your breathing. And start. The back of your mat, come into your rest position.